Hey folks, welcome back to GalCiv4 Supernova. I'm playing as the Luxar. In the last episode, we were kind of figuring out what we were going to do about, well, two of our kind of worst neighbours, I guess. We've got the Taurians, who are culture pushing us, basically. Their influence is pretty strong, and this is coming out from Tauria, which is, a good planet, look. And it's got quite a high cultural output. That's research. There we go. Influence growth per month is 35.2, and they're pushing up to 2,000 influence. If you look at that compared to the planets that I've got here, this is probably the closest one, the closest core world. Yeah, we've got less influence, 1,148, but we've got 43 per turn. Okay, so our influence is actually growing faster. Whether it is fast enough to be able to save Lapra 1 and Lapra 2, I don't know. So we've actually got Lapra Starbase here. This is a cultural base. Now, we are researching asteroid factories. I'm actually going to switch that to cultural outreach, I think, because asteroid factories is good. It gives you plus the 0.1. Basically, it's going to double the output of our asteroids. Very, very strong. Planetary invasion is also pretty strong because it means we'll be able to start getting transports. But I think we need to get culture here just so that we can push these guys back. I don't really want to go to war with these guys. Like, thematically, basically, I think if you go to war with, like if you go to war with the Drengin, then you might go to war with these guys and one other. You get this warmonger trait. And the warmonger trait gives you a big diplomatic penalty because everybody else in the galaxy kind of sees you as a, the bad guy, essentially. You've become the Drengin, or worse. Lapra Starbase, I'm just going to call this Lapra Communications, just so that I know what it is. I like to rename my starbases. I think it's helpful, so that you kind of get an idea what it is. So this one, I'm going to call this one Honda Cultural Outreach. Oh, there we go. Now there will once we've got cultural outreach here. That's funny, I actually called that the name of the tech. Then we'll be able to put another thing on this base. We'll put, what do you call it? The module, and a cultural module, which should be enough to at least temporarily stop the cultural push from Tauria. Now, I don't want to go too deep into culture too early. No, we've got a 9% ideology discount on egalitarianism and 2% on collectivism here, which is the one we're really supposed to go to. Okay, see, these are good. Worlds with 50% approval get plus 15 influence. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this one, inclusivity here. This is going to give us more influence, basically, and that's only going to help us. Let me just remind myself of of what that modifier was. So worlds with over 50% approval. Okay, so we should be getting more output here from Honda now, because we've got good approval on our worlds. So that's 46.6 per month. Yeah, inclusivity plus 15%. Okay, that is really, really nice. So that's going to help us as well. I think if we go for cultural outreach, that should be enough to stop the Taurians just pushing on us as hard as they are. I could always put more culture bases up around Honda as well. You can double up the effects on basic, well, double, triple, you can basically keep building the bases, star bases. Our flagship finds a derelict mining drone drifting aimlessly in space. The drone appears to be from an advanced civilization and is still functional. Your engineers managed to reprogram and repair the drone. Upon confirmation, the drone is added to your fleet, providing increased mining capabilities and efficiency for resource gathering. Okay, this is going to give us a Helios ore, or we can get a Durantium. Helios ore is rarer. Now, we do already have one. I'm going to go for the Helios ore. I forget exactly what that one's used in, but I believe it's in some of the mining bases, if I remember right. So, some of the... Yeah, we got the Technopod one there. It's used in a bunch of different planetary construction projects as well. Yeah, that was Durantium. Durantium's cheaper though. Like, for example, if we wanted to have a look at those two, we can't see. Yeah, we don't have the other one yet, the Heliosaurion here. But Durantium, for example, is relatively cheap. We can actually buy that. Really what we want to be doing is buying Promethean, though. Now, we do have 11, but if you remember, the more Promethean we've got, the better. Okay, I'm going to try and play this game a little bit quicker so we can get it done. We've got a constructor here. Yeah, let's get this thing. Ah, that's a culture relic. So we need a xenoarchaeology module on this base. Now, we're actually harvesting that Illyrium as it is. Let's get this thing. Yeah, it's going to be a mining star base, so we get the Illyrium. Okay, the first Illyrium mine. An unnatural glow fills the mining ship as it draws in the first batch of the mysterious substance, Illyrium. It is a material that seems to amplify high-energy systems. It will be vital for high-energy beam weapons and certain domestic applications. Aren't these videos cool, by the way? I think they really look really, really nice. Okay, so now we've got a culture relic. Build a xenoarchaeology module on any nearby starbase to study this precursor relic. The problem is at the moment, you'll notice we don't have any modules. We need to build some modules. But for the moment, just grabbing the Illyrium is good. And we're getting a 0.09 production on that one. Okay. Let's roll the turn on. Where are the Drengin going? Okay, that's that siege ship. Okay, first invasion. Not every planet we find will be empty. We've known that for some time. But today is the first day we've tried to take one from someone else. Today we'll mark a victory we will surely celebrate for a long time. There we go. Okay, so we've actually grabbed Seeker 1 here from the Drengin. And we are going to move on now. Okay. We've got this probe here. And we've got a bomber coming in. We don't want to lose our probe. Let me just double check this fleet, see what we've got in here. Yeah, we don't have any probes in here, do we? We could put the probe in as part of this fleet. Now, this fleet has a sensor range of 4, and I think the probe's bigger than that, isn't it? Sensor range of 7. So actually having the probe in there might be an idea, just to increase your sensor range and just sort of detect what's going on around you. But we have taken this from the Drengin now. I don't know if we're going to be able to... I don't think this will be enough to take Drengi. No, conquest rating of this fleet is too low, but we could take all the planets around it. So I think we want to do that. We've also got a deep space culture starbase that might be worth taking out. We would lose. We're going to take some casualties from on our fleet though. I think we probably want to get the cruiser in on that job. Oops, forgot about the fleet siege ship. Okay. Whoops. Shouldn't have done that. Let's just see what else we've got around here. We've got a constructor. Okay, we'll bring these guys in, the Narita fleet here. They won't be able to... the siege ship won't be able to take Formal Heart without us taking that anyway. Okay, let's move these guys. I think we're going to go and move up to Marwar here, and we're going to start to deny the Drengin some of some of its planets. I think the Drengin are in big trouble here, actually. Yeah, we can't take Kronos, core world. But it looks like... these are only colonies. If we could take this, right, we probably need a transport to do that. But if we could grab that, that would be a big help in the push against the Taurians, right? Because we could probably, put some cultural output on there, and then bang, we'll start swallowing up all of this as well. I think the Drengin are going to go. They are at war. Who are they at war with? I forget now. Let me just have a look. Yeah, they're at war with the Taurians, myself, and the Kryn as well. So I think the days are numbered. They're not that strong. Okay, this is Narita 3. This is our big manufacturing world. And yeah, we've got the Stellar Forge up there now. So we're getting a huge bonus to manufacturing. Very, very nice. It's got a good mineral input as well because of these planets that these colonies that it's drawing those in from. Okay, fusion power plant. That's another decent building that we can put in. Okay, we've got the precursor elevator already. Yeah. Let me just remind myself of Narita 3. Here we go. Okay, so it's this one here. And... okay, we've got that constructor. Now, that constructor I was going to send up... there was one that I was going to go and take the thulium with, wasn't it? I can't remember which one I was doing that with now. Ah, there we are. This one here is going to go and grab this thulium. We want to go and do that as quickly as we can. Yeah, where was I going with that one? Yeah, we definitely don't need another station up there. I wonder if what we could do... I might actually turn this one around here. I don't remember what I was going to do. I thought I was going to maybe put a star base up. A military base. But I don't think we need that there now. We could put... Look, we got Gerantium and Thulium here. That might be a good place to go and send a starbase. So let's go and do that. We'll send that one out that way. And see if we can go and grab some more resources over in that side of the galaxy. Okay, back to Narita 3. Oh, this is Narita 2. Let's go back to Narita 3 for the time being. We could put up the Eyes of the Universe. This locates the homeworld of all hyperdrive-capable civilizations. It does increase research, and this is not our best research planet. Our best research planet probably would be Geode. Where would we put it, though? Good question. This doesn't have any obvious... There's nothing screaming out to me, you know, put research here. Yeah, I mean, Honda 2's also pretty good for research. Now, at the moment... Hold on a minute. We've got some culture control, haven't we? So we can train these guys. I think I'll get this guy as a soldier. Sorry, as a scientist. You don't really want them sat being just the colonists. I don't think that really helps you. Yeah, okay. Anyway, let's get back to Narita 3. Trade network. It's probably a good thing to put up. Okay, that's going to help wealth as well. That's going to increase ghost income. Yeah, let's get that up. It's only going to take 2 turns. Yep, I will do that. Okay, next. We've got this probe. Let's move our way towards Drengin space to see if we can find out, or towards Drengi, or Drengi, I should say, and just see what we can find there. We've got an idle shipyard at Honda 2. Have we got all of the... Yeah, we've got all of these... oh no, look, we've got some more asteroids here. Let's get an asteroid miner up. Okay, there's a scientist fleeing from the Archaeans. Yeah, our top researcher, one of our top researchers has fled our world for reasons we won't get into here. Our sources tell us he's hiding on your world. We would like you to allow us to capture and bring him back here. Okay, we can get research for this and it will annoy... Okay, so yeah, you can say yes or no. It depends on what you want. I don't really want anyone else going to war with me, so let's get the Archaeans on our, you know, on our good books. Yeah, they've got a bit of a problem with us with our the size of our military, but that's going to help our relations. One thing about GalCiv, there are some AI changes coming in soon with another patch at some point, I believe. You know, they're doing some interesting stuff with the AI. It's going to be more difficult, at least at the time being. What I've noticed is you get to a certain part of the game, right, and you think you're winning, and then all of a sudden, you know, your relations start going down because the AI starts realizing that you're winning, and yeah, you've got to be ready for it. Very much like classic Space 4X stuff. Okay, we got another constructor here. I think this one. Yeah, that's a cultural base. Let's put I think we're going to have this one as an economic base. Let's get it a little bit closer towards Honda 2. Yeah, that's a mining base. Yeah, let's make this an economic base. Hang on. Let's just make sure that there wasn't something else that I wanted around here. Ah. Antimatter. Of course. That's what I wanted. Okay, that's where I was sending this guy. So let's send this guy out to go and grab this antimatter. Alright. This guy do you wish to share wisdom with us? What do you want? He's going to give us interstellar cabinet, which we can research in 3 turns, and he's going to give us some 6 modules, which we do need, and precursor nanites, which are useful. He wants 350 credits. Now, we don't have a lot of money. He wants Promethium, which I don't really want to give him, and Thulium, and he wants Starbase Comstack. Yeah, this is a really good tech compared to what... Look. This is, you know, this is going to take him 10 turns. I think that's what this one means. So, yeah. I'm going to say no to that. Sorry, buddy. Can't be friends with everyone. Okay. Narita 2. Again, another manufacturing world. Almost no income. Wow, we've got all sorts of buildings we can put up. Like the Colonial Clinic might be quite helpful. Oh, we've got a citizen coming up as well. That's interesting. Right. In that case, we want to get a colony ship up too. What we'll do is we'll move the colony. Let's go back to Narita 2. Yeah, we want to get a city up, don't we? Also got the silicates there. Let's get a housing district up here. Rather than the colony ship. That will come up in time just to have that citizen. Okay. Next turn. Okay. Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry, guys. This is my an issue that I've got with my keyboard, I think. Narita was once the home of an alien civilization which disappeared 1,000 years earlier. Although none of their technology is new, many of their entertainment products remain intact and are of great interest to the colonists. Unfortunately, almost all of these shows and programs are incredibly childish and puerile, featuring an unfortunate amount of jokes about orifices. The colony's workplace are now filled with practical jokes that sap productivity. What are your orders? Okay, we got really high approval here anyway. Okay, so this would be minus 2% manufacturing to all our worlds, but plus 5% gross income and approval. And it gives us an egalitarianism trait discount. Ban the trash, then laughter for a time to teach everyone a lesson. This is a nihilism one. This is going to give us 10 plus 10 control. I think I'd rather go for this one here. We are going to get a minus to our manufacturing. We are wary of outsiders, Meladine. However, the people of Taurian regime find themselves struggling a little bit. If you could provide us with 70 credits, it would strengthen our bonds. I bet it would. You cheeky beggar. No. Okay. Just bear with me, folks. Okay, guys, we're back. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's some issue with either my keyboard or my mouse where sometimes when I'm hitting the control and shift keys together, it sometimes gets stuck. I actually thought it was a bug with Pegasus Expedition to the point where I actually logged it as a bug, and then I started getting it in this as well. So I know that it's not a problem with GalCiv or with Pegasus Expedition. It's something to do with me. Sometimes this happens in 3D games. Okay. All right, let's go back to the events. Our flagship has stumbled upon a lost cargo container drifting through space. It's marked with several unfamiliar alien symbols, and we suspect it might contain some valuable contents. Inside, we find a survey module, one of the rarest items we know of. Okay, this is another flagship. Survey modules are what make a flagship in that they contain a vast array of specialized tools and sensors for dealing with the anomalies that litter the galaxy. We want one of these. This is really, really good. Oh, though, we can get Promethean. We can get a lot of money. This is a good decision. I think we'll have this. I think we want the flagship though. The flagship's really, really important. So yeah, we can actually build another flagship now, and we probably should do that. The more ships that you've got, checking out anomalies, the better, really, because they're your goodie boxes basically. Okay, we got this probe here. I'm going to carefully move it towards. Okay, we've got an economic base there. I'm moving towards Drengi. All right. I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna leave it there for the time being. We've got an asteroid miner here. We're just gonna go and grab these asteroids. Okay. So that's going to be feeding back into Honda. Yeah, Honda's got starting to get some nice manufacturing. Okay, Narita 3. Now, Do we have any trade licenses? We've got 2 available. Do we have any freighters? Let's have a look. We've got 1 freighter, 2, 3. Yeah, we've got a bunch of freighters. So we need to research the next trade. This one's going towards Avalon. Where's this one going? That one's going up that way. Freighter 7's going up the same way. Okay. Let's get this one. I remember what I was doing. I was flying around Drengi. So let's get... I want to get it up to Chryseth here, I think. Let's just move it kind of up here. I think that will get through. Look, there's that siege ship, look. Let's go and get these. Okay, we can't quite reach it there. This shipyard at Honda 2. So we don't want to build any more freighters. Yeah, we could get another Silica. This is the beam warship. That's not one I built, is it? I don't remember. No, I don't think so. I don't think I've built any cruisers yet. We've got the missile warship as well. Okay, we should redesign this. Let's just have a quick look. So, the Silica M4. I love that look. It looks really cool. Really, really awesome looking ship, look. So I love the detail on it as well. Nice. Nice stuff. So... yeah, we want to go to new design, cruiser. This is a medium-sized warship with support for multiple weapons. Okay, start a new design. Okay, so let's grab... wait a minute. Oh yeah, this is the new ship designer, of course. I was getting a little bit confused. So, wow, look at that. That's another really, really cool ship look. Fantastic stuff. Some great imagination gone into this, man. Okay, well, this is the one we're going for. Let's go with... let's just go with some beam weapons, I think. Now, we do have Illyrium. So we could get the 2 beam attack weapon. Okay, that's got a fast cooldown of 3. It's smaller, basically. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if I want to put Illyrium on. Let's just put on a couple of these neutron emitters. Okay, so we get 1, 2. That's 10 out of 25. Yeah, we've got the cannon and the Gauss cannon. Yeah, it's just a slightly better manufacturing cost. One thing that bugs me about this at the moment is I wish there was more variation in the weapons. But there's just almost no difference there, is it? It's literally just the manufacturing cost. I think that I'd like to... I want a little bit more variation in it. I don't need a lot. Just give me a little bit more. Okay. Let's look at what else we can put on here. So we've got armor. We don't want it to really get close into armor. No, we don't have any shielding here. Do you know what? I'm not going to do this yet. Let's get out of here until we've actually figured out... I'm not going to worry about cruisers. Let's just get some more small ships. So we've got the cruiser here. All of these need redesigning now because it looks like we've had an upgrade. Yeah, look, even the prism, look, we can upgrade. I don't need any more ships like this yet at the moment. So I think what I'll do is next episode I'm going to do some ship design. What we need to do is we need to get some text that's actually going to help us, because at the moment we don't really have much. Like, we don't even have any shields, so that's not really much use. Perhaps get another siege ship out. Okay, the Altarians want to trade. They want to swap interstellar cabinet and terraforming, and they want open borders for diplomacy and cultural influence. Yikes. I don't know. This seems like a bad deal for me. Bask in the glory of our celestial wisdom in this trade. Surely even you can see the value in our divine offer despite your obvious limitations. How arrogant. I don't know. Yeah, I do need the modules, but I can build those myself. In fact, that's probably what I should have built there. No, I'm not going to do this. Like, we're winning at the moment. I don't really want to be giving stuff away for free. With that in mind, let's go back to Honda 2 Starbase. Let's get rid of that siege ship, and we're going to get some get a bunch of modules out. Narrator 3. Again, let's get some modules out until we've got some more technology to get some better ships. We're not really being pushed by the Drengin, really. Oh, there's a ship upgrade available. That is going to be on the LD Discovery. Let's have a look at this thing. We've already got an antimatter warhead on there. Oh, we could give it a beam attack, better beam attack. I think I'm going to go for the command bridge for the move. I value speed in this game. I think it's really useful. Okay, we've got a constructor here. Hang on a minute. I sent a starbase down this way. How did I not see that other starbase? Good lord. Going blind in my old age. Okay, we've got some Promethean here. That one's being picked up by this mining base. Alright. Yeah, so I think we can send it down to do there. In that case, let's just get back up to Honda. And then we'll turn it into an economic base. I've just been a bit dizzy today, guys. Standard blonde Ben. We are finding our treasury stretched thin due to recent internal incidents. We'd appreciate if you could give us 70 credits. No. Cultural outreach. Okay. For too long, our cultural efforts have focused on low-hanging fruit, capturing the interest of only the most easily amused aliens. It's worked, but by tuning our cultural output to more refined alien tastes, we'll be sure to see greater effects. Okay, most importantly, this gives us the cultural forum, the interstellar exchange, and the influence growth. That's what we want from this. I think next, planetary invasion is going to allow us to build transports to take on the Drengin. We do need to get evasive tactics might be useful. Okay, where is the one that gives us shields? Warfare. Here we are. Yeah, okay, so we need evasive tactics first. 4 turns for that. Quantum computing would be helpful. This just allows us to upgrade research. Yeah, this one would also be pretty useful. Yeah, okay, I think these are the ones where you start needing your that special ore, Heliosaur, was it? Oh no, it's Hypersilicus. Okay. Yeah, it's so interesting because there's so many different things that you want to be going for. Look, we've got the stellar emigration, which allows us, that's even more culture. But I think that's kind of pointless until we've got some better, some better defenses. I think we probably want to go for evasive tactics here. At the moment, we're flying around with undefended ships practically, relying mostly on our weapon power. Okay, we're at Geode. Maybe we get the Eyes of the Universe up here. What do you reckon? 10 turns. Let's go. Okay, Narita 3. Okay, 10 turns till the next citizen. Oh, crime's rising. That's interesting. That's because we've got a couple of criminals. Okay, I mean, we could imprison them, but we don't really want to do that. We need everybody working. The surveillance center might be an idea. That will reduce crime. Yeah, why not? It's only going to be 2 turns, and that will reduce this crime level. Alright. Let's just see if we can creep a little bit closer to Drengi. Okay, they got a military starbase there. We need to destroy that because that will be giving them a defensive penalty. Sorry, a planetary defense bonus. So we will need to take that out. I think taking Drengi is going to be difficult at this stage of the game. I'll be honest with you, and like we will need. I suppose if we built a bunch of transports, we could do it. Okay. Ah, they did actually take. Hang on. Oh yeah, they've taken Fomalhaut. How do they do that with one siege ship? I'm very, very confused by that. Okay, well let's go and kill that anyway. And then we'll go and grab that back. Saying it's going to take a while to take it back. Let's just speed the speed up a little bit. There we go. Easy job. Right. These battles are looking loads better now. Okay, that's a freighter. I was looking at thinking, why is that not working? It's the cruiser we want, really. Cruiser's not going to work either. Let's bring these guys back then. I was stupid missing that. I didn't think that siege ship on its own would be able to take a planet in one turn. But there you go. I obviously wasn't not paying attention. Let's send the Prismatite fleet up this way here. And see if we can catch up with the Silica. I think these freighters are going to be okay now. Doesn't look like the Drengin are actually sending much over there. Okay, let's get this guy back up here. Battle mode with the highly efficient play. Moving things up and down and losing planets. There we go. Let's get an economic starbase up here. Alright. Starbase laboratory. I don't know if this is going to be a good... So research is 11.1. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with that. I'm going to wait until we've got the Starbase factory. We need some Durantium. I might actually pay for that because that is an important thing to get. Let's just buy some. There we are. And then immediately we're going to get the Starbase factory. Okay, that's going to help our manufacturing. Great stuff. Okay, on Geode we're also going to get some modules. So modules. I want a bunch of modules, so I don't have to think about them again. We've got another constructor here at Narita 3. Yeah, we've got one economic starbase here already. Wow, I was really going mad with the starbases. I think we'll put another economic starbase up. Oh, I don't know what button I just hit there. So yeah, we're going to go with the economic starbase. And we need some Durantium to get the Starbase factory up. So I might just buy one of those from the market. And sorry, that's the wrong one. Put the oh, we need a module as well. We'll wait till next turn. We should get one through on the next turn. Okay, we've got one here at Geode as well. Again, this is going to be a... Sorry, let's just move this one a little bit closer. There we go. Just going to try and not have it too close to that. And we'll go for the economic starbase. Alright. By the way, the economic starbase automatically gives you like a little bit of mining and a manufacturing and income boost and influence boost. So just having the base there without any like additional modules is already going to help you out. Once we've got those modules, we'll be able to upgrade those. This is saying 7 months for this fleet here. Look. That's absolutely bonkers. I thought that... I wonder why that is. Well, the planetary defense is very, very low for a start. It was very, very low. I think it is also that the Drengin population automatically fights better because they are Drengin. So I wonder if that's why... And the Drengin is strong in invasions anyway. That probably explains why they were able to take it a lot faster than we were able to take it. Well, that's a little bit of a setback in our war. We're going to have to spend a few turns coming back and getting those guys. There's no biggie though. Let's go and send this fleet over this way. And I'm going to end the episode there, folks. I shall catch you in the next one. I hope you're enjoying the series still. I can see if I can finish this before version 1.8 comes out. I'm not quite sure exactly when it's coming out. It's not going to be long though. Now, I think with 1.8, it looks like it's going to have some gameplay changes in it, so I don't know if the game saves are actually going to be compatible. So yeah, we'll try and get this as far done as we can before the new update comes. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.